you dumb, beautiful fucker.
Who wants to be in America's slash fic with Abraham Lincoln?
Louisiana Purchase, that's a name.
You need to really get off my balls, okay? I'm gonna kick your ass.
Also, why was Michelangelo so stinky? Ew.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 250 of the All Can Hear podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We did it. We made it, y'all. 250 mainline episodes, and we're here, and you can't take it back. But joining me today are my... how many do we have here today? We have 5 celebrating co-hosts.
A new type cold. I control all these tiny ants. They're going to eat you. They're going to eat you.
It's your boy Shimmy, here to wreck some shit.
Sorry for party rockin'. It's Wenzel. There's nothing to do with my bit.
Somebody farted. It's canon. That stinks, too. Good Lord.
But how could somebody possibly fart? Cody's not here.
Look,
He does have the copyright on.
I warned
shitting
you
his
guys
pants.
earlier. Like, if we were doing this 2 hours before right now, it would have just been me the whole time.
Okay?
I was farty for a solid 2.5 hours.
Jimmy did give us a message in the group chat saying, "Look, I've been farty all day."
All right, Cole, I'm going to need you to check Shimmy's diaper.
Oh, not me.
Speaking of disgusting, rancid fucking smells, on my way here with Colt after I picked him up, he just lets out the gnarliest fucking burp ever. And it was like, I was in the middle of talking. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, like I started swerving. No, I didn't. no. But I was like actually disgusted. Motherfucker, it was so bad. It's like there's some weird machine in there that just like, I don't know, did some fucked up experiments and let that out. It was, and all he ate was Brussels sprouts, chicken, and rice, and it was just a terrible, terrible combination.
It
And
came out. I couldn't stop. Usually I
It
can
was so
suppress
warm,
burps.
too.
I usually can suppress burps, but that one had to go. It wanted out.
Like you could feel the warmth.
I could
of
feel the warmth.
burp.
It raised the temperature of my car.
Like the wind.
Like Wenzel's glasses just immediately fogged
That's
up.
where it started swerving, and that's where the 10-car pileup happened today.
And we were going around some curves, too.
Like, when you got out of the car, you could see like the wavy heat waves coming out of from where you were in. 'Cause, like a good 30 degrees hotter than outside. Just heat.
Dog, that is some global warming right there.
yeah.
That stinks, but it defrosted my windows. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad we have a consistency of quality from episode 1 to 250.
It's a celebration. Yeah.
Yeah. 250 years.
Yeah.
Shit,
So
poo poo,
long.
pee pee putt, poo poo.
Cum ball.
Dick.
Rancid cock.
These nuts.
Your boy skinny
Smack.
penis.
Smegma.
Vagina.
Jesus Christ.
Blue waffle.
Clitoris.
Pat, when are you going to interrupt?
Well, the beautiful thing is I'm editing this week, so
Pat,
just a snap of my fingers.
I don't really think that there's any more room to complain about the chaos of Cajun greatness.
Oh, I can still complain. Just because one may be worse than the other doesn't mean I can be like, hey, what if they're both bad?
I was on a Cajun Greatness episode, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Okay? Because we're so just more civilized and proper here on the AYCH main channel, you know.
Over here, we don't wipe.
Yeah.
But over there, guess what? They haven't, I don't know. They don't
It's
wipe
like,
either.
They don't use. It's like AYCH side of things. They don't wipe, and they also use the bidet as a drinking fountain.
Yeah, but on the Cajun Greatness side,
I'm talking about myself too.
No bidet, just no wiping for thousands of years.
So what I'm hearing is Cajun Greatness is always full fucking diaper mode.
Oh,
This is a full diaper household.
At all times.
fuck.
So by the time we leave tonight, every fucking one of y'all better have a full load in them britches.
I'm way ahead of you.
Oh my god.
I've been shitting my pants all day.
It's coming.
Well, why don't we move along? We're just having a simple, wholesome game that I would think is in itself a microcosm of what the show itself is, excluding any chaos and bullshit and cum.
Come.
You can't exclude cum from us.
No.
Okay, we'll have an expansion pack for the cum, but that comes later. So when AYCH was made, it's like, hey, we can't possibly pick one thing to focus on to make a show about. So what we're going to do is take all of our interests and fandoms and put it together into one show, and I feel like that was a great way to celebrate our 250th show by doing a game where every single person brings a fandom they're specific to and asks 5 questions to the rest of the panel about it. So what we'll be doing is each one of us has a particular fandom that we're known for, and we'll ask in 5 questions, and each question is worth 2 points, and once we're done, we'll just pass it on to the next lad, and then at the end of the game, we'll total the points and find out who is the winner.
I got a question, though. I got a warm-up question for everybody to get in the mood. It might be a joke question. Just so we can give the audience an example of how this is going to go.
All right, Jojo, you have a joke question for us.
Alrighty. The protagonist of Final Fantasy V is named Bart. When his name was initially translated, what was it translated to?
Oh, fuck.
Is it A, butts, B, farts, C, sharts, or D, booty rockin' cowgirl come into my barn?
I'm going to say B.
Farts?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's butts.
Could I have the selections again, please?
I knew he wasn't listening.
It's A, butts,
Sure.
B, fart, C, sharts,
Yeah.
D, booty rockin' cowgirl come into my barn.
I'm going to go with B.
Farts, okay.
Yeah.
Butts. I can't remember which one that was.
But
I think it's sharks just because of your reaction when you said it.
The answer is A, butts.
Butts!
okay.
The points don't count yet.
Yeah, they don't get. I wanted to go with D. That was what my heart was telling me, but you know.
But I will say, every time I play that game, I change his name to Butts.
That's a good name. What the fuck?
What was it?
Past
A pin
pin
just
just
exploded.
that definitely wasn't my anxiety coming out. But anyway.
That was totally his anxiety coming
Yeah, I know.
out.
He's
He
just
just
sitting
crushed
there-
a pin in his
He's
hand.
sitting there vibrating with that
You
one,
need a beer? I got one right here.
that one vein in his forehead just throbbing.
Like you know the meme of like the guy that's just like glowing red hot at a restaurant booth. That's me every time y'all are around in a game setting.
Yeah.
It's like herding cats.
Essentially, and I do think it's funny that the 250th episode is the first one with this year with the new generation of lads.
Yeah.
New generation.
Oh my God. New gen. New generation.
That's
Next
right. Ken and I are lads. You said that. You can't take it back.
Now I will say, in the fine print, you do have a 6-month probationary period. So
Oh, no. None of that shit.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was, no, that
No,
wasn't
there
mentioned
is.
before.
That was proprietary to your core 4 lads. Y'all have to be on your best behavior. Suddenly, y'all have 2 strikes against you.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm
Yeah.
feeling pretty good.
How?
That's fine.
I've been the calmest one on this show.
I don't know about that.
I'm not talking to you.
you better be talking to me.
see how calm somebody might be
I'm
on
a
this show.
core. I'm a core 4. I'm on the founding.
We're founders.
We're founders. We're the gods. The original gods.
We have a connection to the boys up top.
Look, I was grandfathered in under Tanner, okay? I've been part of the show for a long time.
Tanner isn't here.
Tanner has no more power anymore.
I shut down his show. I can shut down this one.
I'm sorry, Pat.
Wenzel, you legitimately look like you were possessed for like 5 seconds. Like, you came out of Ken Russell's 1971 movie, The Devil.
Like, all of the pop figures are staring at you right now.
Hey.
Like, no, they all turned and looked at you.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Pretty creepy.
All right, so round 1. I'll get this dog and pony show off to the races with round 1. My fandom, which is Tokusatsu.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Fuck off.
Hey, Pat. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Salute.
So a little bit of a primer before we get into my round. Just in case you don't know, Tokusatsu is a term that covers a lot of area, but in the West, it's mostly used to refer to Japanese live-action television shows featuring colorful superheroes fighting villains and monsters with heavy emphasis on practical effects. To give you a reference, you may know Power Rangers is an American adaptation of a Japanese Tokusatsu series called Super Sentai, so it's very much in that vein. So Tokusatsu in this context is a mainstay in Japan. It's been around for decades, and it's something I've personally been a fan of for several years now. So I've sent the questions to our Twitter chat, so if the lad would be so kind as to open that up and peer into the questions so you'll know what I'm saying. There won't be any sort of unnecessary repetitions for this round. All right, so we'll get going with the first question. What does Tokusatsu mean? Does it mean A, special team, B, special photography, C, special powers, or D, special films? Colt.
I'm going to go with Special Team A.
Jimmy?
I also am going to say Special Team A.
Wenzel?
I want to say A as well.
JoJo?
I do remember this one. I thought it went under something else, but I'm actually going B, special photography.
And Cannon?
Well, it was my gut feeling the whole time, so I'm just going to go with A, special team.
The correct answer is B, special photography.
Wow.
That's weird.
That's weird.
But you know,
Because it's like the rough translation is to special effects, right?
okay.
Because it's a portmanteau of the word for special and film, and they just put it together.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense.
All right. What year did the original Kamen Rider series debut? Was it A, 1959, B, 1966, C, 1971, or D, 1975? Colt.
I'm going to go with D, 1975.
All right, Shem.
I'm going to say C, 1971.
Wenzel.
I'm gonna say B, 1966.
JoJo.
I'm also going B, 1966.
And Cannon.
Sorry, B.
All right, the correct answer is C, 1971.
That was my first choice,
was so
too. God
close.
damn it. God damn it.
Damn.
Oh.
I thought the Kamen Rider was earlier.
Now, I will say, those who said B, that's actually the year that Ultraman.
That's what
Oh
I'm
yeah, okay.
Damn it.
You tricky bastard.
Don't be dancing. Don't be dancing, Justin.
All right,
Got
question
it
number
right.
3. Speaking of Ultraman, in order to fight Kaiji, Ultraman turns into a giant himself, but only for a limited time. How long does Ultraman powers last in this form? Is it A, 10 minutes, B, 3 minutes, C, 5 minutes, or D, 12 minutes? Colt.
D, 12 minutes.
Shim.
I'm going to also say D, 12 minutes.
Because I feel like the others are like super short.
I think I read 12 minutes once.
Wenzel.
Ah, fuck. See, I don't know, because even though this is not Ultraman, I think of Eva. And every time Eva, whenever one of them gets disconnected from their umbilical cord, they only have, like, 3 minutes?
Yeah,
I
something
want
like
to
that.
say. And I don't know why. I just think that it has to be a short amount of time. And because anime and everything, it's like a second is literally an hour. So
Namek, we're looking at you.
I'm gonna say B, 3 minutes.
Pat, how can you look at Namek? It's blown up.
Kabooey.
Damn it. Too soon.
I'm going D, 12 minutes.
And Cannon.
I'm going to say C, 5 minutes.
The correct answer is B, 3 minutes.
Wow! Okay, nice.
Yeah, party
Nice.
rocking.
Because Hideaki Anno was like
Stood on
greatly influenced by Ultraman, so there's a lot of parallels in Evangelion. That's why he's directing Shin Ultraman.
Yeah.
That
okay.
makes sense. Gosh.
Awesome. I should say too, it's funny because LMFAO came out with an album, Party Rockin', and then they came out with another album, Sorry for Party Rockin', and then they just disappeared off the face of the earth. It's kind of sad.
Thank you for that info.
And also, Rhett and Link was in one of their videos.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What weird thing were they eating in that video?
They were just there hanging out. And I don't
for
know
his
if it's
ass.
true, but one of the backup dancers looks a lot like Carmella from WWE.
It might be.
Yeah, very possibly.
The Bella Twins, one of their first acting gigs, they appeared in an Atreyu music video
Oh, fuck.
years before their WWE
Well, you
run.
remember, I think Layla, she was a Lakers girl before she was in WWE, so.
See, Cole, what do you see? Look what I did. I started a conversation between friends. What are you doing?
On your phone. You fucking
Questions of the game! We're all on our phone!
Yeah, I get it.
All right, question number 4.
Sorry, my boomer came out there.
What is that what we call your turds?
Those are
It's my
boomerangs.
boomer head poking through.
All right, question number 4. What is the name of the currently airing Super Sentai series?
Fuck.
Is it A, Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, B, Machine Sentai Kira Major, C, Avataro Sentai Dawn Brothers, or D, Kishiryu Sentai Ryu Soldier?
I saw a fucking tweet with it today. Oh my god. And I know it's the one with the weird fucky ones. The
weird fucky-
lanky. They look cool. I like them. I just can't remember their name. I think it's D, Kishiryu Sentai Soldier.
Ryu Soldier?
Yeah.
D?
Yeah.
And Shimmy, can you figure it out?
I just want you to know that I'm looking at this list of possible answers and I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Because what I love is people who see Tokusatsu for the first time. It's just like it's almost like a sober acid trip because there's just so much that happens. If you want a good example of that, go back to listen to Patcast 3 is where I showed the lads Toku for the first time. It's a good time.
It was a very good
I'm
time.
going to go with A because
Okay, Wenzel.
I'm gonna say D. I like the name. I don't.
All right, JoJo.
I know it's not C because C's the one that's about to air, I think. I'm going B.
And Cannon.
I am going to go with D because I'm sitting at about 60% sure that I've heard you say this before, like recently.
Hey, look, I've said all this at some point.
I know.
Yeah, like 45 seconds ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I meant like within a couple of weeks.
All right. Well, the correct answer is A, Kikai Sensai Zenkaiger. Now, that's obviously just a shot in the dark.
Oh, yeah. Because I was thinking to myself, what am I guessing? And I said, and so A it is.
That's Aziz Ansari falling from a medium height.
But the one you're talking about, Cole, is Dawn Brothers, is the one that's going to be based off Momotaro, and two of the characters are fully CG. One has the proportions of a Sonic character, and the other is 7 feet tall as a pink bird person.
I'm really interested in that one because it looks the most different. So
Oh,
I
it's
want to-
very different.
Pat showed me a little bit of this, and I'm not. I kind of want to check it out. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, which leads me to an idea I have that we'll talk about after the show.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right, and the final question of my round is: Shotaro Ishinomori is the creator of many tokusatsu series, including Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. But which of the following is not one of his creations? Is it A, Kaiketsu Zubat, B, Space Sheriff Gavan, C, Kikaider, or D, Henshin Ninja Arashi? Colt.
Pat, I'm gonna be honest with you. You fucked me on all these questions. Oh God, I've never heard of any of these.
But Colt, this was the only hard one.
Hey, Zubat's a Pokemon.
Zubat is a Pokemon. He did not make that, so it's A.
And space is in space.
Yeah.
And he's a sheriff.
He didn't make space.
Space sheriffs. I don't know.
Shimmy.
I'm also guessing A because of the Pokemon thing. That was my only thought. Like, that's a Pokemon. I know that one.
I recognize one word and all that. Wenzel.
Oh my god, I don't fucking know, man. Oh god. Even though I gave them, I tainted their minds with the Pokemon thing, I'm gonna say B.
If it makes you feel better, I was thinking that before you said it.
Me too. I was.
Because like Zubat, I know that word.
Well,
All right. JoJo?
I'm going with B because that's a funny name, and I like to. And when I first read it, I read it as Space Sheriff Gavin.
I mean,
Wait, is that not it?
it looks like Gavin.
I thought it was Gavon.
He said it was Gavin.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Gavin.
Because Gavin just sounds like a dude from here.
Yeah. Just some guy. Space
I was like, I went to school with a Gavin.
Yeah.
I went to school with many Gavins.
I am also going to go with Space Sheriff Gavin Rosdale.
Yeah.
Space Sheriff Gavin DeGraw.
All right, and the correct answer is B. Space Sheriff Gavin.
Yes, I got the hardest one. Yes, yes. I don't even care anymore. I got the hardest one.
Now I'm just imagining Gavin DeGraw singing as a space sheriff in space. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking Tim McGraw in Yellowstone.
Because he don't want to be anything other than what he's been trying to be lately, and apparently that's a space sheriff.
Sorry, it's not Yellowstone. It's a spin-off of Yellowstone. It's fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
18 something.
1886, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
My dad and stepmom watch that show. I kind of want to check. Well, Yellowstone. I kind of want to check it out.
As soon as
I
you
mean-
do, you officially become an old person. I'm sorry.
No, Colt. That show is called Blue Bloods.
Oh,
I believe that show is called NCIS.
I was about to say it's fucking NCIS. Like
That
fuck.
God, that is the ultimate boomer show.
For reference, this is what Space Sheriff Gavin looks like.
oh, he looks really fucking sick.
Uh-oh. We're getting a round table look-see
Not at all what I
at
was
the
thinking.
sheriff.
Not at all what I was thinking either, but that's cool.
He looks like a Power
Okay,
Ranger.
that's sick as fuck.
I would
know.
want a toy.
Oh, okay.
I would want a shiny metallic toy. That'd be sick.
And he also has a giant sword. That's pointed, but also kind of works like a lightsaber.
Does he tell people to bite his shiny metal ass?
No.
And I know it's terrible to compare older things to newer things, but this is my only frame of reference. It reminds me of a VR Trooper. That
Yeah.
outfit does.
Yeah, it really does.
Well, VR Troopers was based off the mini franchise that he's from. Metal
Whoa!
Heroes.
Okay,
wow.
that makes sense. Shit.
It's a small world after all.
Another, like, I guess, I mean, for lack of a better term, Power Ranger knockoff, I guess.
Well,
if
like-
you want to not call it.
Okay,
whatever.
well, you don't want to get me started on this.
I'm sorry.
Because like when they brought Power Rangers over in the 90s, it started with Z-Ranger, ZYU Rangers, the first dinosaur season, which will be several to follow, and then like because when it was adapted to Power Ranger, it got so popular. It's like, what if we just take all these other old Japanese superhero show and try to Power Ranger them up? And VR Troopers was one of them, as was Beetleborgs and Superhuman Samurai Squad, and there are several of the day.
Okay.
But
yeah,
Power
I
Rangers
mean,
was the only one that had staying power.
Yeah.
They did Masked Rider. That was one too. It was
I remember
very
that
strange.
one. Yeah, that one was odd.
I hope the mics caught Darwin's thumper impression directly above us.
Okay, I thought someone was knocking. I was looking around like, does
Nah,
anybody hear that?
he does that thing where like if he's scratching, his
Yeah.
like foot will like
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
his
makes
legs, his legs been bothering him. I'm worried about his leg. He has trouble like standing up and scratching like he normally does, you know.
What a little baby. Am I
He is a
right?
little baby. You leave Darwin alone. He's a perfect little sweet angel who did no wrong in his life, even when he does. No.
So the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
So in the Tokusatsu round, these are the following points. Colt, you have 0 points.
100%, baby. I stay
Jimmy,
winning.
you have 4 points.
Yeah.
Wenzel, you have 4 points.
Oh, nice.
JoJo, you have 4 points.
Whoa.
And Cannon, you have 2 points.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was proud of those two. I was so proud of those two. Believe me. God.
All right. So now I will pass over the baton to Colt, and he will give his questions. And Colt, why don't you tell us what your fandom theme is for your round?
I've been talking about it for years, and I'm finally spitting it on y'all. It's Gundam. It's Gundam overall, not just model kits, not just Universal Century. Everything Gundam related.
Which we have a Gunpla episode.
Yeah, we do. It's just me and Wenzel. We talk about Gunpla.
Go check it out.
I try to keep it easy. I think people actually get answers with confidence this time, unlike last time.
I was pretty confident.
I was confident. I was just wrong.
Gundam it, I'm not going to know any of these.
Oh, ha ha.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with number 1. And the first question I have is, who is the pilot of the RX-78-2? If you don't know what this is the main white, blue, and yellow mobile suit. First choice is A, Camille Biran, B, Char Aznable, or C, Amuro Ray, or D, Master Asia.
The OG big boy. Sorry, I was just looking at the question now.
Shim Shim.
I'm going to go with C.
C.
Because I like that name. That's a fun name.
Wenzu.
It's C, Armor Ray.
Jojo.
C.
Cannon.
C. I was.
My choice is C.
I got it right on a guess.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, I originally I was gonna go with Char Aznable because that's the coolest fucking name I've ever
But the
seen
thing
in my
is,
life.
That was his enemy, his antagonist.
Oh.
I definitely knew it wasn't B or D.
I'm sorry, but the stank that Wenzel put on it, I was like, oh, he knows.
Yeah, I should have given away by saying it's C.
Yeah, I was a little mad. I was like, damn it, Wenzel.
I was like, well, fuck, I should have
You
said
know
it
what?
like that.
Thank you, Wenzel.
Wait, are there any mulligans? No mulligans.
No
this game.
mulligans.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
If you know it, just don't fuck it up.
Oh,
I'm trying to make people suffer. To be fair, that was the
I was
give
about
me.
to say, that was a gimme, though. You said that was a gimme.
Yeah.
All right, go on to the next one.
Number 2. What Gundam TV show was the first to air in the U.S. via Toonami? It aired March 6, 2000. A. Mobile A. Mobile Fighter G Gundam. B. Gundam Wing. C. Mobile Suit the 08th MS Team. Or D. Gundam Unicorn.
I'm going to say B. Gundam Wing.
Waymore.
That shit's the only one I know.
I'm going to say A.
JJ.
I'm just going with the first one I remember seeing around the year 2000. I'm going Gundam Wing.
Okay, Ned.
Again, another topic where I know diddly dick all about, but I am going to go with my gut here. I'm going to say A, Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
I'm going to go with B, Gundam Wing.
The answer is B. Gundam Wing.
Yay.
I tried to mix up 2 that also aired as around the same time, which is G Gundam and Wing.
I thought so. I was like,
G Gundam was like 2003, 2004.
Yeah. All
this is
right.
where we get into some fucking weird territory.
Yeah. This is where I had fun. Which of these names is not a Mobile Suit Gundam character name? A. Bird Planet. B. South Burning. C. Revival. Or D. Quattro Bagina. Shimmy.
I'm going to say A because it makes me laugh.
Bird Planet.
Wenzu.
I gotta say A. I don't fucking know.
Jojo.
I have no idea, but Bird Planet, it just sounds funny as shit.
So A?
A, Bird
Like,
Planet.
I'm going to be sad if it's not. If I hope we're wrong. I want that to be a real thing.
Cannon.
Fuck. Honestly, and this is not me being a good old boy by any means, but I'm finding it hard to believe that there's a character called South Burning.
So
Like that's just weird to me.
So South Burning is
I'm
your choice?
gonna say that. I guess. Yeah.
All right. Patrick.
I'm going to guess C, Revival.
I have no idea.
Honestly, B and C sound like the most possible.
Really?
From my experience.
Oh, from possible. Yeah.
I included one that I thought if you heard any of these, you'd hear one. It'd be Quattro Bagina.
Quattro is a real name.
Yeah.
But the other 3, I have no fucking idea.
D was the only one I was like confident that has to be a person's name.
I will tell you, Revival is from Gundam 00. And South Burning is from Stardust.
Wow.
So Bird Planet?
Bird Planet is the one I made up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the rest of them look just weird and like translation error enough to exist.
Well, the way they do the names in, like, I mean, I don't know.
Usually they're normal. They just usually have someone with a fucked up name. I don't get
Death
it.
Scythe Hell is super duper normal.
And Quattro.
Quattro Vagina.
I know Quattro.
For
because
vagina. That's his nickname.
his because there's several model kits that like it'll be like, oh, this is Quattro's variant. So it's like, okay, yeah. But I've never heard of the other two.
I've heard of none of them.
I just realized I'm batting 1,000 so far in this, and it's all just fucking guesses.
That's awesome, though. That's the best way to do it.
And
Thanks,
also, the next
Quattro
question
Vagina.
is like in fucking all caps.
This is the one that I knew, like, if you knew anything, if you were kind of into Gundam, you would not know what the fuck I'm talking about here. Number 4, whose mom's head got blown off by giant land motorcycle battleships? A. Uso Iwin, or B. Amuro Ray, C. Judo Ashta, or D. Biscuit. These are all real character names.
They are all actual characters.
I gotta go with Biscuit. That just makes me happy, and I had one for breakfast. So
Biscuits
Biscuit.
are great.
God damn it! I think it's C. I have no fucking idea.
I'm going with my gut, and my gut's telling me C.
Kennan.
Man, it better be Biscuit, or I'm going to a South burning.
I will say, Biscuit. So fucking sad.
I love Biscuit.
It is D. Yeah, it is D. I'm saying Biscuit.
Patrick.
I'm gonna go with A.
And the correct answer is Uso Iwin. His mom's head got fucking blown up.
That was my gut choice. I was like, it's. Oh my god! I feel like it's one of the Federation motherfuckers. Is it a Federation guy?
And he's a little kid.
Okay.
He's not any part. He's like 4 years. No, he's like 6 years old. Piloting a super
Yeah,
powerful mech.
My gut just said I've spent the last hour and a half evacuating everything. I could go for a Biscuit.
Yeah, Biscuit
Plug it up.
is from
Buttercup.
he's from Iron Blooded Orphans, which is like the only other Gundam show I've seen. Really fucking good. It's away from the main timeline. It's its own alternate universe, whatever you want to say. Really good. Give it a watch.
For the final question I have here, what band had a collaboration with Gundam to make their own themed model kit?
I feel like this is the only one I know.
A. Linkin Park, B. Foo Fighters, C. Green Day, or D. Avenged Sevenfold.
Like, I don't know, but if it wasn't Linkin Park, then I am shocked. They're the only ones that make any sort of sense.
Wenzel.
I'm gonna say A. Linkin Park as well.
Judge it.
Lincoln Park.
There is no way it is not Linkin Park. It is not any of these other bands.
It's Linkin Park.
Like, they had like 6 anime music videos.
Yeah, it's Linkin Park. They also had.
Well, and like Collision Course has a Gundam on the front.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
reanimation.
There's Gundams in
That's
a lot of their old
reanimation.
music videos. And plus, I've actually seen the Gundam.
And we've talked about this before.
Yeah,
with Cole.
they collaborated with Gundam to make a high-grade GP02 or something like that. It's for the Thousand Suns release. It came with a
Ooh.
copy of A Thousand Suns as well.
Their fourth
Oh,
album.
that's cool.
And
Nice.
that's all
I'm
my
gonna say
questions.
more bands need Gundam collaborations.
Yeah,
for real, for real.
I gotta add them up now.
Quick question for the chat: what band would you want to have a giant robot model kit collaboration with?
Ooh.
Andrew WK.
But it has like a part where the blood's running down his.
I mean, he already did his own covers of, I think, Gundam soundtracks.
Maybe.
Some anime sound. I know because I had the CD.
I want a Slipknot Gundam. Hard fucking core.
Not. I wouldn't. Not a. I can see this as a Gundam, but it'd be really cool if Queen took off the robot from their album
Oh shit!
and made that up. That'd be a really cool figure. For bands I want to see a Gunpla collab, I still have to think about it.
Yeah, Andrew WK did Gundam Rock. It was a cover album released in Japan, consisting of covered music from the Gundam series to celebrate its 30th anniversary.
And it ruled.
It did rule because Liz had me burn her a copy of that.
Probably going Black Sabbath on that one, specifically Master Reality era Black Sabbath.
I would also say like anything Devin Townsend related. I feel like his noggin can create a fantastic Gundam.
I would say the Proto Man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I would say just because I think they would make something fucking weird, and I love weird ass Gundam. Radiohead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know why. It's in a major key, and I am very sad.
All right, Colt.
Is there
What
anybody-
were the points gained in this round?
Shimmy got 4 points.
No, I should have gotten 8 points for getting 4 questions correct.
Oh shit! I didn't know we were doing 2. You know, you got 8.
I mean, there's 2 points apiece across.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Wenzel, you got 6. Jojo, you got 8.
Whoop!
Cannon, you got 4. And Patrick, you
Did
got 8.
Oh yeah, I dig it.
Hey, at least everybody got points, right? These
You got the Space Sheriff one.
Oh yeah. That's
in
right.
Lincoln Park.
Oh shit, I thought I only got the last one right. I already forgot. My bad.
very, very forgiving, very forgiving round.
Yeah, I
Say.
tried to keep it easy. I don't think anyone else did. I
If it makes you
feared.
feel better, mine were all blind guesses except for the Lincoln Park one.
Yeah, that was the only one I knew fucking for sure, like 100%. Just the cover of Reanimation, their remix album. I'm like, that was like a legit Gundam on the cover of that album. So
I did not know somebody's fucking mom gets their head blown off. I did not know that one.
By giant motorcycle battleships, I'm talking like space battleships with 2 wheels that rove the lands.
See, now I do remember there's that one really good scene. I think it's from War in the Pocket where there's several suits fighting in the street, and they have huge, they're using like actual fucking bullets. So like there's just these these casings coming out. And one of the casings hits a woman while she's holding her child and dies.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
that's
that
from
scene.
F91. That opening scene is
F91,
wild. Beautiful though.
All right, Shim, moving on to you.
Okay. Round shimmy. That's
yeah.
All right, Shimmy,
Round
what
shimmy.
is your fandom theme?
My category is TV and film adaptations of comic book properties.
Yeah.
Boo! Hates Interstellar. Boo!
Now, I didn't type these, so I'm not sending them to you, so I'm just going to read them. But if you need me to repeat something or clarify something, please just let me know.
Okay.
For our first question, not counting stuntmen or unauthorized adaptations, how many main cast actors have portrayed Spider-Man in television and theater?
Television and theater?
Well, theater, like movie theaters, like movies. TV and film.
Oh,
TV
okay.
and film, okay.
Yeah, TV and film.
It's like, are we
So-
counting Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark?
I'm not counting the YouTube play. I'm not counting the Bollywood rip-off because that's not official. Official adaptation Spider-Man actors.
Okay.
Okay, so we're counting like voice actors too.
No, live action.
Okay.
Fuck.
Live action.
Okay.
All right, Shimmy, hit us with those question
Is it
voices.
A, 6, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 7? Starting with Wenzel.
I'm gonna say 4.
So C, 4 for Wenzel. Jojo.
I'm going 6.
So A for Jojo. Cannon.
What were the other options?
A is 6, B is 3, C is 4, D is 7.
I'm bouncing between 4 and 6. Just live action, TV and film. From just what I know, but 4. Yeah.
Patrick.
I'm stuck between 2. I'm going to say 6.
And Colt.
I'm gonna go with 6.
The correct answer is 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Nicholas Hammond from the 70s show, the guy who played the Japanese version, Spider-Man, which was an official adaptation, and the fella on the Electric Company from the 70s, which was an official adaptation of Spider-Man.
I did not know that last one. I just
Yeah.
knew there was a lot.
I knew the Japanese one.
Like
Yeah.
Marvel
Yeah, that's the
actually
one I knew.
gave the Electric Company use of Spider-Man for free since
Huh.
it was learning thing.
That's strange.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
And that's one to grow on.
Question number 2. Who was the director of the second Blade film? Is it A, Michael Bay, B, Guillermo del Toro, C, Louis Leterrier, or D, Stephen Norrington? Wenzel.
I'm gonna say something fun. Fuck.
That's so fun.
That wasn't very fun.
No, I was gonna say a fun person, but honestly I don't know because I feel like this would be such a disservice to the Del Toro.
I was like, Colt just says a random person.
Okay,
Jamie Kennedy.
who are the other two choices?
Michael Bay, Guillermo del Toro, Louis Leterrier, or Stephen Norrington.
I'm gonna say Stephen Norrington. I don't know. That fucking sounds like it.
Okay. Jojo.
It is Guillermo del Toro.
Oh my god, you better not be fucking
Cannon.
B. Guillermo del Toro.
Fuck, are you serious? I swear to God, it's fucking Del Toro. I'm gonna kill everybody in this room right now, and then I'm gonna kill myself.
Patrick.
Guillermo del Toro.
And Colt.
Guillermo del Toro.
God damn it!
Do I even need to say it?
You know, the thing is, in my mind, I was like, Del Toro sounds right because it has the aesthetics of Del Toro.
Also, Blade 2's not bad.
Blade 2's the best one.
I'm not saying it wasn't bad. I just never fucking seen it.
Okay.
And I don't fucking care. So
It's actually, I would say it's worth a watch. Out
It's
of the
very
three,
good. Also, Norrington directed one. That was,
okay.
yeah.
And the main bad guy in 2 is one of the bad guys in Hellboy 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's good stuff. Question number 3. Of the following, which of these films is not based on a comic book and or graphic novel, obviously? Is it A, A History of Violence, B, Road to Perdition, C, From Hell, or D, Hancock? Wenzel.
Balls.
That is not an answer. I'm afraid I need to ask you to stick with the 4 previously mentioned choices.
Balls.
4 balls.
I want to say I'm going to say Hancock.
All right. Jojo.
I'm going A.
All right. Cannon.
I'm going to say Hancock.
Patrick.
Dang. I had to. My first choice was A.
And Colt.
What were the choices again?
A History of Violence, starring Viggo Mortensen. Road to Perdition. From Hell. And Hancock.
Starring Will Smith.
I only know of Hancock, and I want to say I remember a comic book for Hancock, but I'm probably wrong. I'm going to go with Road for Perdition.
All right. The correct answer is Hancock.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, a little strange, little eerie fun fact about Road to Perdition. At least I tried to watch that when I was gone for a week, but for some reason it was on YouTube to watch. I wanted to watch Road to Perdition because I knew it was a comic book movie and a Tom Hanks movie that I'd never seen, but for some reason the runtime on it was a little squiffy. I was like, this movie's on YouTube is like under an hour and a half. And I checked, and that movie's like 2 hours plus, I think. So
Yeah.
YouTube's cut like over an hour of that movie out for some reason.
That's odd.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
get
it's just
that.
they fucked up the the preview time.
Maybe, yeah. I
I
do want to watch that movie though.
I was thinking that Hancock had to be it because it seemed like the most comic book movie, but it just didn't have one. Because I know From Hell is about Jack the Ripper.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an Alan Moore.
That is an
Yeah,
Alan Moore. yeah.
And then History of Violence, I'm fairly certain I remember that being a comic as well. I've never heard of Road to Perdition.
Yeah, it's like a gangster, I believe.
Has Tom Hanks and Jude Law.
Okay, cool.
All right. Next question. Out of the Spider-Man variants that I'm going to give you from Into the Spider-Verse, which of them is the oldest,
Like
created earliest?
in real life,
Yes.
which was the first one made.
Which one is the least recently created in real life?
Okay.
Got you.
Is it A, Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham? B, Spider-Man Noir? C, Spider-Gwen, a.k.a. Ghost Spider? Or D, Miles Morales? Wenzel.
This is for the oldest one, correct?
Yes, which one was... And in fact, I'll even tell you that they are more than 20 years old in real life, like real time.
This character has been around for 20 years.
More than 20 years.
More than 20
More
years.
than 20 years. I don't know. It sounds kind of fun. I'm going to say Peter Porker.
All right.
I have no idea.
John.
What was B?
B was Spider-Man Noir.
Noir.
Yes, the Nicolas Cage
Yeah.
voiced character. Yes.
I think I'm also going Peter Porker.
All right. Cannon.
I think it's Peter Porker.
Patrick.
I'm gonna Peter Porker.
Peter
Yeah.
Porker.
Correct answer is Peter Porker. The
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Or lateral move.
Because I knew
More lateral
Noir
moves.
and Miles Morales were relatively new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Noir was I want to say 2006 or 7.
I knew it was like the mid 2000s.
Morales was 11, I think 2011.
Mhm.
Gwen was not long after that.
It's like
Peter
20
Porker was 1983.
Oh, old ham.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's great.
Old ham.
Well-aged ham.
Let's
And for my final question, and this one, friends, is going to be a stumper.
It's
Oh,
stumping.
God.
Stumping cock.
Which of the following actors in both live action and animated feature films has portrayed the most number of distinct comic book characters in comic book movies? Is it A, Chris Evans, B, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, C, Josh Brolin, or D, Idris Elba?
Oh my god, I have no fucking idea.
And this is how many times they've appeared.
No, this is how many distinct characters in comic book properties they have portrayed.
How many different characters they
got it.
played?
Correct.
Not how many times they played one character.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay.
How many distinct characters in both live action and animated, so that includes voiceovers and or CGI voiceovers, characters in comic book movies. And also I have the numbers, and I can tell you all of them because it's really interesting. Winsel.
I'm going to say Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jojo.
Chris Evans, I guess.
Cannon.
Could I hear the options again?
Chris Evans, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Josh Brolin, and Idris Elba.
I honestly think it's Chris Evans.
Patrick.
Thing. 'Cause-
Bang.
damn, I'm down to. It's always two and stuck between. Shit. Josh Brolin.
And Colt.
I'm going to go with Chris Evans.
The correct answer, with 7 total characters, is Chris Evans.
Yes!
Nice.
Because, like, oh my God. There was one time I went to the theater, and you know how they sometimes give, like, trivia questions and shit? And they asked, so it's like, I forgot the exact 4 actors. I remember 2 of them. It was like, which one of these actors has been in the most comic book movies? Now, they didn't say, like, how many times they played a character. Movies. And their answer was Sam Jackson. And this was like amongst like it was Hugh Jackman, Sam Jackson, and Chris Evans. I forgot the 4th one, but I was just like, no, that doesn't check. It's Chris Evans. I went home and did the fucking numbers that night. I wanted to call that fucking company and be like, you're fucking wrong. You're wrong. But
Do you
yeah,
know
he's
what Chris
like
Evans was?
like Scott Pilgrim, the Losers.
Oh shit.
Chris Evans was Scott Pilgrim, The Losers, Captain America, Loki,
Yeah.
in that one cameo scene.
Yep.
Okay. Snowpiercer is a comic book film.
Yep.
He was a voice actor in TMNT.
Yep.
And what all did we say? Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Johnny Storm.
Okay.
Yep.
But the funny thing is, 3 of those are in the same movie. Like 3 of those actors you listed are in the same movie. That's The Losers.
Yeah. And what's fun is if you want to get real squiffy about it, he was also in the movie Push, which had a comic book adaptation
Fuck.
released with the movie. But since that was a movie with a comic book adaptation, I did not count it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Now,
movie
Jeffrey
first.
Dean Morgan is at 5
Oh, yep.
because you've got Negan,
Yep.
you have
The comedian.
comedian, you have Thomas Wayne, and he was also in The Losers.
Yeah.
And he had an uncredited cameo in Josh Brolin's Jonah Hex.
Really?
He did.
Okay.
Josh Brolin is at 5.
Okay.
You have Cable, you have Thanos, you have Men in Black,
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't know Men in Black was a comic.
Jonah Hex, and then something else that escapes me at the moment. What else was he? Sin City, Dame to Kill.
Oh
For.
yeah, Sin City.
Yeah.
Sin City.
Ah.
And then Idris Elba is at 4 because he was in Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance,
Yep.
Yeah.
Gross.
He was Heimdall.
Heimdall, Losers,
Yeah.
and
Bloodsport.
yes,
What about
Yeah.
that? The Black Tower, or something like that.
Dark Tower is a novel series that had comic adaptations, but it was not a
okay.
comic
It's a book first.
Yeah. That's why it wouldn't count. I thought about it. I was like, I think the comic came after, so
That
didn't come up in my calculations.
All right. So how many points were gained in this round, Shim?
All right. In this round, Wenzel, you have gained 4 points. Jojo, you have gained 8 points.
Yeah.
Cannon, you also have gained 8 points.
Yeah.
Patrick, you have gained 6 points. And Colt, 8 points.
Nice.
Oh, there's some bumpkins in here.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought you would have fucked me, but you didn't.
You guys did really well. Do you want to do a quick tally and announce who's at what?
And it won't be quick, but I'll get a tally.
What can we talk about?
Cock and ball.
Big
Man,
balls full
that was a
of
good round.
loads.
I would like to say I had fun in that round.
Glad. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was fun.
Fucking ball torture.
You know who else was also tied for 4 total characters is Brandon Routh.
Who's that?
That makes sense.
He plays Superman. That's where I remember him from. But what else?
Also in
He was
Scott
also
Pilgrim.
in Scott Pilgrim, and he was also the Atom on Legends of Tomorrow.
Yes.
And he was the star of a little scene film, Dylan Dog Dead of Night.
Hey, I forgot about that
Based
movie.
off an Italian comic, and also featured WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle in a supporting role.
I fucking forgot he was the Atom. Fuck.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And you know what? I really like Dylan Dog Dead of Night. That's a fun movie. It should have gotten a lot more love.
It's been a while, but I know I've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, but like, and with, you know, if you count the voice actors in Spider-Man, there's like 48 of them.
Yeah. Because I forgot that that you said in the 70s there was a U.S. Show. See,
Yeah.
for some reason I get the overseas version and the American version of that one. I think it's the same thing. I don't know.
No,
why.
that's fair. Yeah, there was the 70s starring Nicolas Hammond.
Mhm.
And then there was the Japanese one, the Supaida Man.
Yeah.
But the Electric Company one, that's the one that throws people off.
Yeah.
Because the Electric Company one is where the Spidey Super Stories series came from, with the tie into the Electric Company,
Okay.
which is where the first appearance of the Thanos copter was. in the
Hey.
Spidey Super Stories. So without the Electric Company, we don't get the Thanos copter.
Yeah. Which made an appearance in Loki.
Yes, it sure did.
It was fucking rad.
It's
That
pretty
was it.
awesome.
Fucking cool.
It's a
Yeah.
good time. So yeah, fun stuff, you know.
Yeah. Really good.
And the Evans one, the Loki bit trips people up, and a lot of people don't know that Snowpiercer is based off a comic book.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
Yeah. So was Valerian.
Oh, is that one with
Dane DeHaan and that
Cara
other.
Delevingne,
Yes.
Yes.
whose
I
best
was-
performance was as a DJ in Grand Theft Auto 5.
I didn't know she
The
was
only
in
time
there.
she sounded natural and fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Was it a multiplayer DLC thing? Or?
No, she was one of the regular DJs on one of the radio stations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I think
Okay.
the pop station.
Okay, cool.
Man, fucking God, the Dancing Outlaw, fucking Jesco White. He's also a DJ in Grand Theft Auto 5. From the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't JB Smoove on there too?
Yep, he was.
Yeah, I love the first time I saw him was in fucking Pootie Tang.
Wow.
Yeah,
God, that movie.
Fucking name for a movie.
It's one of those movies that play like at 10 a.m. on Comedy Central.
I love Pootie Tang. Okay, I still quote that shit. Like she was like, "How you doing, Justin?"
Clip chip that.
Sadate.
Yeah, I select that audio.
Gonna sign my pity on the running kind.
Okay.
If you haven't seen Pootie Tang, you should watch it because it's pretty fun.
So, the scoreboard exiting the first half of the show. Shimmy, you have 12 points.
Yeah.
Colt, you have 8 points.
You fucked me, Pat.
Wenzel, you have 14 points.
Yeah.
JoJo, you have 20 points. Cannon, you have 14.
Snooch to the nooch.
And Pat, you have 14 points.
Congratulations, Pat.
And what's
Yeah.
important? What's important for the other half of this table to remember is that over here we all had to sit out a round, whereas you guys only got 2 rounds to keep that lead out of 3. So, just saying.
Cock and ball torture.
Cum balls.
I got to know my Wenzel and
Ass
JoJo on
crystals.
this next round. Well, you know what? Shield style, triple fist bump. Da-da, da-da.
There's too much fisting going on over there.
You're just mad that you're not invented. Everybody, make a fist circle. Let's go.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Yeah, so see, that was actually our comeback signal. JoJo just screeches, and that lets us know to get ready to get back into character, to get back ready to record. So welcome back.
Crack an egg on it.
This is part 2, episode 250, and we have the second half of the game, and we're kicking it off with Wenzel's round. Wenzel, what is your fandom that will be leading us in for questions?
All right, my fandom. Thank you, JoJo. My fandom is Saga. So there's 2 newer lads here, but if you don't know, I'm a huge fucking fan of Saga. I read it like not too long after it came out because it was just on a whim. I was like, I need a new fucking comic to read, so I started it, and I was like, fucking hooked. And so, for anybody who doesn't know, Saga is a currently ongoing series right now. It's the current issue that just came out after a 3 fucking year hiatus was number 55, and it is about 2 characters. There's a huge cast of characters, but there's 2 main characters. They're both from different sides of a intergalactic war. There's a planet called Landfall, and then there's a moon called Wreath. Landfall has people with wings. Wreath has people with horns. Our characters are Alana and Marco. They start a relationship, and that's obviously not you can't have that because the warring factions, and they end up having a child, and they're basically trying to like run away across the galaxy, trying to find a place safe for them and their family. And and
You
then
want to keep giving more of the story so you can help us out?
no, that's it. No, I mean I gotta explain so people know what Saga is. I mean you can look
I
it up.
know, but like...
Not you, the audience, motherfucker.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're just teasing us.
Fun fact: the way I got Colt hooked on was one day I was me and my dad were getting something to eat. I was in a McAllister's parking lot, and I sent him a picture of the giant. I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
We were in fucking 8th or 9th grade when that happened.
Maybe I think so. I remember I was away when I sent this message, this screenshot. Yeah, go read Saga.
Yeah. Also, Saga's my favorite comic series, and if I get anything wrong, I demand to be spanked.
All right. The first question is, who did Landfall, the planet with the wings, hire to track Alana and Marco? Is it A, Prince Robot the Fourth, B, the Stalk, C, the Will, or D, A and B? JoJo.
I think it's fucked up that you had one that includes but 2 answers. I think it's stupid.
Oh man, because I'm between 2 choices because I'm pretty sure I've read like the first like 1 or 2 trades. I'm going D, A, and B.
All right. Cannon.
All right. I haven't read the Saga series, but you make it sound quite interesting. I'm going to assume that this Landfall character likes to cross the T's and dot the I's, make sure everything's in order. So I'm going to assume that they sent backup. I'm going to say D, A, and B.
All right. Patrick.
I was thinking on this one for a bit because I know I've read the first little bit of the series, and I think it's B.
Colt.
The Will.
And Shimmy.
Look, I read all of this, and then it was 3 years of nothing, and like I'm looking at these questions, and I'm like, I know some of these words. I'm gonna say B.
All right. The correct answer is A, Prince Robot the Fourth. Nobody got it.
I was half right, though. I get 1 point.
It was a trick question.
I get 1 point. I was half right. I was half right. I get 1 point. 1 point, half right.
We
1
get
point,
half
half
a
right.
point.
No,
I was
I'm
like,
kidding.
I'm
I'm
going to
kidding.
give them a fucking trick question, and I'm going to put in an answer that has both of them. So the reason why it's Prince Robot the Fourth is because Landfall has an agreement with the Robot Kingdom, and the people who hired the Stalk and the Will was Wreath, the horns. Mm-hmm. So you guys were, in the realm basically.
I didn't think Prince Robot popped up until
In the realm of half right.
the attempt stuff happened.
No, he's there really early.
Yeah.
First volume or first trade. Yeah.
When does the assassination of his family happen?
I don't like the stories read to me, Colt. That is lore in the podcast.
I won't say.
No, I'm
that
kidding.
happens way later though.
Okay.
All right, so nobody got that right. So I'm just gonna, zero. All right. So,
Goose eggs.
and to be fair, going into this, it's like I looked at it and I was like, these questions are kind of fucked up. This is gonna fuck everybody. So I know what I'm doing. I'm
More
sorry.
lateral moves.
More lateral moves. More lateral moves.
All right. So, second question, number 2. What was the Stalk's ship made out of? Was it A, wreath metal, B, dragon skull, C, wood, or D, asteroid? JoJo. Bizarre's Adventure.
I'm going with the most metal sounding one, and which granted, all these sound metal as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Except
One of them
wood.
is metal.
Yeah, like
And one of them is wood.
like I feel like that's like some like super niche sub genre of metal, but I'm going with Dragon Skull.
All right. Canon.
Dragon Skull is like the best fucking sounding answer of all time. I'm looking at Winslow over here. I don't know. I have literally no idea. I will say A, wreath metal.
Patrick.
I'm gonna say A, wreath metal.
Colt.
Wood.
Shimmy.
I kind of think it might be wood.
I'm going to be so mad if it's wood. I was going to pick.
The correct answer is B, dragon skull.
Oh!
Now I knew the protagonist, their shit was made of wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I remembered that. I couldn't remember if they took it from
Yeah.
the Stalk.
They got it from something. I can't remember where. They got it from somewhere.
Yeah, so the Stalk is one of the freelancers. Her ship is a dragon skull. It's fucking badass. Anyway, number 3. Who is Sophie, the slave girl that the Will saved, named after? Is it A, an ex-girlfriend, B, his mother, C, his favorite actor, or D, his sister? JoJo.
Shot in the Dark. D, his sister.
I'm thinking of the hardest fucking questions possible
Canon.
next time.
It's so weird, like trying to think of like the how the mind space of characters you know nothing about work. But I will say it's a slave girl. Does Sophie like the slave girl? Is Sophie a bitch to the slave girl? I don't know. I will say an ex-girlfriend.
Patrick.
I'm gonna guess B, his mother.
Colt.
Ex-girlfriend.
Shimmy.
C. I'm going to go with C. Actor. C. Sure. C.
Man. The correct answer is D, his sister. I am very disappointed in you, Colt.
How the fuck would I
His
remember
sister
that?
is literally a main fucking character.
Who's this?
She's one of the freelancers. Spoiler, the
I
brand.
don't-
The brand.
Oh, yeah.
The brand. The brand.
I didn't remember.
My special eyes.
remember the spider and him. I couldn't remember her name.
That was actually the gimme question. Number 3, if anybody read any sort of Saga, that was my gimme
Well,
question.
let me tell you,
you
my
didn't give me
pockets are
shit, but a
empty.
wrong answer.
Let
Winslow.
me tell you,
I mean,
like every question was
Again.
already hard. This one, it gets harder from here.
I've read Saga. I don't remember any of this shit because it's 3 goddamn years ago.
Well, just know from here on out, I will be talking about Saga a lot. So, all right. Yeah, everybody.
Oh, please don't.
Next time, I'm picking
Another
the
pin
life
exploded.
of Theodore Roosevelt. Fuck all y'all.
I read all of the early Saga stuff.
Man.
like 6 years ago. I have like a half-life for memories, apparently.
She doesn't pop up until later.
I'm actually kind of mad I didn't pick Preacher. Jesus.
Yeah,
Why didn't I pick that?
Look, I've got 3 years of every fucking comic book that releases in my brain between Saga and now. So, again, Theodore Roosevelt next time. I'm picking Theodore Roosevelt. Fuck all y'all.
And to be fair, this
I'm
is all
picking
useless knowledge. so-
My uncle or something.
I mean, technically, and all of it.
This
Yeah.
one really good day I had 5 years ago. Question B, what did I have for breakfast?
Eggs. I knew that smell. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Number
4.
I know it's number 4. It's just that I realized something about it, but it's still good. It's still good.
Well, you've got 6 listed, so if you don't
Yeah, it
like
says
just
7
pick.
questions. You only needed 5.
No,
got
I have,
7.
I have 2 bonus questions.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Bonus, no one said bonus. Who the fuck did bonus questions come
Anyway, number 4.
I actually have
Making
one.
up
Just a
fucking
fun question.
rules.
I have a fun question.
What planet is Sophie, the slave girl, from? Is it A, Fang, B, Echo, C, Quietus, or D, Sextillion? Jojo,
D.
what's up? Canon.
Oh, nothing much. How are you?
I'm just playing a game, hanging out. It's fun
Hanging
stuff.
out, recording a show with buds, you know. I don't know why this one's speaking to me, but I'm gonna say Fang.
Okay. Patrick?
I have one guess, but I don't know if it's. I'm gonna go with the only one I know. D, Sextillion.
Colt?
Fang. Also, I'm going to be spanked.
Yeah,
Great.
cold spanking.
Shimmy.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Sextillion.
The correct answer is A, Fang.
Oh shit! Holy crap!
So I didn't want I thought this question it's kind of a trick question as well. But if I was gonna put what planet is Sophie born on, then it would have probably given it away because when you first meet her, she's on the planet Sextillion.
That's what I was thinking, but
yeah. So I was
that's what she's found on.
yeah, and so heads up, she's a sex slave girl. She's like very young, like a child.
But
the
don't worry,
wheel-
the characters they killed the sex slavers and
Yeah.
they set her free.
Revenge story.
So it's really good. So anyway, so good job, Colton Cannon.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, number 5 is which of these is not a freelancer title that has been mentioned? Nobody would fucking remember this, but we're gonna do it. So it's the the choices are A, the Fluke, B, the Light, C, the Import, or D, the Letter. Jojo. This is such a fucking small
I have no fucking idea. A, the Fluke.
All right. Cannon.
I'm gonna say C, the import.
Patrick.
I'm gonna go with C, the import.
Colt.
I'm going to go with the latter.
Shimmy.
Fuck it. I'll go with the Light since nobody said that one yet. Also, may I take a moment to say thank you, Colt, for making your questions both accessible and
I really
not
did.
shitty.
I thought about everyone here. I was like, they won't know that. I'll not do that one. I said only one's gonna fuck them, so I'm gonna pull Victory Gundam. That's so odd and obscure. They're not gonna know that. Fuck you.
Just know the answer is B, the Light. Yeah.
Oh.
So Justin got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, dude, yeah. There's
Blind struggling in the dark is the best way to get points.
there was a very, very tiny panel where it's literally these names are mentioned for like a second and that's it. So I would never have. I was like, I would have. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's great having a question from a single panel of a single issue in a
panel that
54-issue
even
run.
Wenzel couldn't even clock. If this same question was asked to him, probably.
100%. I'm not fucking around. Next time, I'm making it hardest as I can.
No,
Oh,
I mean, I
man.
knew, whenever, I knew this off the top of my head because I really like not the import. I really like the freelancers, and I'm very curious, of their. I love Saga lore, so I'm very into it. Yeah. Anyway, so if you did,
I'm not gonna. Hold on, just a second. Like when I was thinking about this game, I was just like, the original thought process was just like, I just want to just stump the fuck out of everybody with just stuff that I know, just to see if they would guess it, you know. So I'm not gonna shit on Wenzel here for
Thank
giving
you.
us questions of shit that you know your stuff about.
Thank you. I
am very into Saga.
That
so-
being said, my series of questions are going to be very interesting.
I'm excited for those.
but hey, if you didn't do good those first 5 questions, I have 2 bonus questions for you.
That
You know-
won't count.
Yeah.
right.
No, they'll count. I'll count them. I will count them. Pat, I'm changing the rules. I will count these bonus questions.
I don't agree to this.
I don't care if you don't fucking agree, Justin.
No.
I don't know what's happening. All right, let's go.
Okay,
I feel
anyway.
like Pat should have the final say, considering.
We can have like a little bonus pile where we say like, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have the 5 questions. Make sure you have the 5 points that were gained from the first 5 questions, and then you can make a little note off to the side for the others. Make sure they don't get towed into
Yeah,
the.
they're-
or
They're on
you
the
could
bottom
you
right
could
there.
save those 2 if there's a tie at the end of the rounds. Those could be the tiebreaker questions.
Maybe Justin, but is this your podcast? I don't know. I mean, if you wanted to do that, that's fine too. We can save them. That's okay.
I'm not. I'm just playing the game at this point. I don't know. What,
Maybe let's save them. Let's see where we are right now.
Do that. All right. So I'm gonna tally these up. So not many.
My butthole has been clenched.
but
this
like
whole round.
whatever we do, decide, I did have like one that is like 100% just a gag question.
Yeah.
That I wasn't even gonna count. I just wanted to like throw out there just to see if somebody.
Like JoJo had their butt question at the start of the game.
Yeah, but it didn't count.
All right. So here we go. JoJo coming in with 4 points total. Nice. Cannon coming in with 2 points. Nice. Patrick, I'm sorry, you got 0 points.
Maybe go fuck yourself. I don't know.
Colt, this is really disappointing for me. You got 2 points. And Shimmy, you got 2 points.
Cool.
Sounds like someone made it a little too difficult.
Hey,
Those
I've got a
scores were
bonus.
pretty low.
I've got a bonus question. What year did Theodore Roosevelt become mayor of New York? Go fuck yourself.
I'll tell you the year my fucking cock and balls.
What page? Closest without going over? Can we do that? I mean, I could probably guess.
What panel did I shoot down my leg? Not at Saga. This is anything.
Which panel sucked my nards?
What's my favorite comic book panel of all time? This is good.
Oh my God! I really hope we do this again because I'm totally gonna do Preacher now. I'm totally gonna do Preacher now. Oh man.
Alrighty.
All right, JoJo, you are leading this round. What is your fandom topic?
I'm going with Final Fantasy.
I am fucked.
No, Cannon, no. We are fucked.
Fa la 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 la. We're fucked.
Okay, so I didn't have these typed out, so if you need me to repeat the question or the answers, just feel free to do so.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Fuck you. Until the release and success of Final Fantasy VII, only 3 out of the first 6 were brought over to the States. Which of the following are not one of those 3? Is it A, Final Fantasy 1, B, Final Fantasy 2, C, Final Fantasy 4, or D, Final Fantasy 6?
Oh fuck! I'm first, aren't I? Shit. Oh. Which one was not released in the States?
Yes, which one was not released in the States until after 7 got popular?
And it was 1, 2, 4, and 6.
Yes.
So after it got popular, I will say 2, B. Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to like recall our Final Fantasy conversations and our Final Fantasy episode. Go back and check that out.
Where I just like word vomit for 3 hours about this gaming franchise.
I knew there was some squiffy stuff with the early bunch of games, and they didn't all make it to the West. But I want to say 2.
Colt,
D. Final Fantasy
Two cocks,
6.
Shakur.
Shim,
I'm going to say 4. C.
and
C4.
Wenzel.
Boom.
All right. Coming in here, you know, I know all my Final Fantasy lore, obviously.
Obviously.
Biggest fucking
Clearly.
fan.
Yep.
I'm going to say Deuce.
2.
Bigelow, male gigolo. Ooh. No. Why does that keep coming up on these shows?
The correct answer is B, Final Fantasy 2.
Yes! Oh my God! How did?
you guys.
Oh man.
Because the second one didn't do well, and the third one didn't come over, they brought over 4, but in the States it was Final Fantasy 2. They didn't bring over 5, but brought over 6, but in the States it was Final Fantasy 3 until after 7 got popular. And then they were like, hey, let's re-release these games that initially came out in Japan.
And then 6 was afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9.
Exactly.
Hey, you're putting it together.
Number 2. Which numbered game has the largest playable cast with 14 party members? Is it A, 10, B, 4, C, Final Fantasy 7, or D, Final Fantasy 6? Canon.
How many party members again?
14.
And I'm sorry, the options.
A, Final Fantasy 1, B, Final Fantasy 4, C, Final Fantasy 7, or D, Final Fantasy 6.
Biggest party of 10. I'm going to say 4.
Pat.
All right, I'm betwixt 2 at the moment, and
14 cocks and balls.
Final Fantasy 17. Where you at? No, I'm gonna go with 6.
So D.
Yes.
D.
Nuts.
Shim.
D. Because I don't remember the options, and it doesn't fucking matter. I don't know.
This fucker right here.
This fucker right here. Oh, sorry.
What were the answer choices?
A, 10, B, 4, C, 7, or D, 6.
You know, I'm going to use my big brain, Final Fantasy brain knowledge. I'm going to say D for Dick. Really? You thought that was funny, Mr. Number joke over here?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Thank you. I thought your number joke was funny too.
Well, thank you. I thought that was a humorous non sequitur, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, if you country hens are finished clucking, JoJo, what's the answer?
D, Final Fantasy 6.
Yeah.
I knew it's either between 4 or 6.
Is that the one I
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
I knew it wasn't 7 or 10 because they had relatively small parties.
Well, 7 has 9, and 10 had 6, I think.
Yeah.
Listening to these answers and the options, I feel like I'm having a stroke again.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I mean, that's just how Final Fantasy works.
D had 7 and 9 had 6 and C was 4, but D was 7.
I will say when JoJo explained like how they number them, it made more sense to me.
Just know
Because they're each their own thing. Yeah, and then the sequels are
So, like, each game is its like own unique story.
Yeah.
So, but some of the individual games have sequels to their own story.
Yeah.
So they'll be like Final Fantasy X-2.
yeah.
the only complicated thing about it is the naming. Everything,
Yeah.
like, once you actually play, there's nothing.
And plus the whole
really
thing,
wild.
like in America, they were kind of doing like, yeah, this is the second and third Final Fantasy released in the state, so like in a way that makes sense. But they're releasing games of a different number in those positions in America,
Yeah.
which is like, buh.
It's okay. Number 3. Which of the following is not a job in Final Fantasy V?
Accountant.
I think that might be one.
Right?
Technically.
Technically correct. The best kind of
You're
correct.
A. Gunslinger. B. Mystic Knight. C. Beastmaster. Or D. Blue Mage. Canon.
Why do all those sound like erectile dysfunction medicines?
Like fucking
Where
like
the fuck are you getting your medicine?
like fucking Ford F-150 truck commercial music starts playing like bow 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 bow
If your dick doesn't work, Beastmaster.
bow bow bow.
We'll get it.
What are the options
That
again?
was a
I'm
great
sorry.
story, but let me talk to you quick about Blue Mage.
Blue Maze is just the street name for the
Is it Blue Chew?
yeah.
It's Blue Chew, but your dick gets like a lightning bolt on it for some reason.
No, it glows.
Dr. Manhattan, no!
All you guys out there, if you want to show
Literally a
Second
blue
Amendment
dick.
right, get the gun.
I'm so sorry,
Now the
JoJo.
gunslinger is a dick pill they sell over the counter at Texaco.
Makes you shoot
You're
harder.
probably not wrong. All right, I'm sorry. What are the options again?
Is it A. Gunslinger, B. Mystic Knight, C. Beastmaster, or D. Blue Mage?
Again, trying to think of a world I know diddly squat about. But I want to say... God damn it. Mystic Knight.
Pat.
I want to say Gunslinger.
Colt.
Mystic Knight.
Shim.
Honestly, yeah, Mystic Knight sounds like the most likely candidate.
Big brain knowledge happening again.
Well, that sounds like a stroke. Just like after.
Oh my god, I don't fucking know. See, it feels like a trick question because there's 3 answers that all sound like within the realm of like really fantasy, and then one of them, Gunslinger, sounds like out of that. But then it also like I don't know. The dudes over here are saying Mystic Knight. I'm gonna say Mystic Knight. Why not?
Judge just gotta look.
It was down to Gunslinger and Mystic Knight for me because I think I know Beastmaster. Blue Mage is definitely a class.
Yes. Mystic Knight is in fact my favorite class in that game.
Fuck.
Oh,
It's Gunslinger.
It's Gunslinger.
Damn it.
What? Oh, man.
Because I thought of
Beastmaster's my favorite 80s movie of fantasy.
Because like I had the strategy guide for the DS version of 4. Never played it. I just bought it for the art. And I was like, okay, I'm just running through all these classes. And like, I don't think that was one.
Now I will say Mystic Knight is my favorite ball enlarger medicine.
Hey,
I don't know, man.
hey,
Beastmaster
you
really
will have big, fat, hairy nuts.
Why don't you buy the Mystic Knight ball enlarger pill? It will make your nuts so fucking huge. You'll know they're getting bigger when a mist squirts out of your fucking nuts.
What? Jesus Christ.
Nut mist.
But also,
It will cure you of COVID.
I do
Thank you,
think it's funny that
Alex
Mystic Knight, throwing back to my round, that Mystic Knight was one of the American-made series to cash in on Power Rangers because they're all transformed to elemental knights and they fought dragons and shit and Celtic folkloric monsters.
That's badass.
Yep.
See, the first thing I thought about was Misty Knight, the character from The Defenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking nerd.
Fuck you.
Alrighty, so number 4. Who is the protagonist of Final Fantasy IX?
Oh.
Colt sounded like he shit himself.
Just a subtle like pain, just like oh.
Is it A. Firion, B. Cecil, C. Zidane, or D. Titus?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, the main protagonist in which Final Fantasy again?
9.
Okay, and
Definitely help you with your big brain. Am I right?
yeah, I'm trying to figure.
I'm so sorry.
No, that was the point of the game.
I played this recently and I'm struggling.
Cecil.
Patrick.
Could you read through those just one more time?
Okay. Is it A. Firion, B. Cecil, C. Zidane, or D. Titus?
There's one I know it's not.
Because it should be pronounced Titus.
I do. Yeah, I agree.
Or
Titus
pronounced
sounds so
titties.
fucking
Titus.
stupid.
Titus.
Titties.
So what happens when there's like a Final
Juvenile.
Fantasy fan and a college football fan that just be like roll Titus?
Roll Titus.
Roll Titus.
That sounds like a venereal disease.
Well,
No,
that's why you need Gunslinger and Mystic Knight.
That's why Beastmaster and Gunslinger were recalled because people got a bad case of roll Titus.
We've decided to do a partnership with Mystic Knight Ball Enlarger.
That's like an appropriate Alabama ad. It was like, if you or someone you have loved has gotten some roll Titus. I air humped the mic stand when I did that.
He did. He very erotically air humped the mic stand.
Cousin fucking.
Pat, I don't think you should edit any of this.
There's nothing to edit.
You know what? Pristine.
You know what, too? If anybody says anything, it's like, well, we gotta fill the dead air with fucking something.
Oh, I don't want to fill it with cousin fucking.
No, I'm just saying that was the point of my bit. Like, if you someone you loved Alabama, The only people that can catch Roll Titus is family members that fuck each other.
I got that. Cannon.
Thank you, Winslow. Sorry.
Please give us your answer back.
I'm gonna go Zidane. I thought I remember the character's name being strange, but I could be completely wrong.
Colt.
I think you fucked us here. In the sense is, I think most of these names actually are in the game.
I will say they're all from separate games.
Okay.
That helps.
You, maybe.
I want to say Cecil.
No, it's the British pronunciation. Cecil.
Or around here, Cletus.
Jim.
What were the options?
A. Furion. B. Cecil. C. Zidane. Or D. Titus.
I'm gonna say Zidane. I don't know. I like it.
And Wenzel.
All right. I've been on a streak. Let's see if I can keep it going.
Of a certain kind.
I'm gonna. Fuck. I really don't know. I don't know any of it. Zidane, because it sounds cool.
The correct answer is C. Zidane.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm serious. Alrighty. Last question. Which is a main villain out of these choices? Which is the main villain of their respective game? Is it A. Sorceress Adia, B. Leon, C. X-Death, or
that sounds badass.
or D. Beatrix?
Just those 4 names in a row. Am I like, Cecil, you're saying one of these things is not like the other. X-Death, Beatrix, X-Death, Zidane, Phil.
No, I mean, hell, like the biggest bad guy in Street Fighter is fucking named Seth.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That may be modern, but those of us who are classic Street Fighter fans know the real villain's M. Bison.
Well, until M. Bison has a yin-yang swirling around in his belly, I don't know, maybe get back to me.
What did the M stand for?
I don't know if they ever said, actually.
I think it was Michelle.
Major?
No. It might have been. You don't
No, he was a general. General M. Bison.
Michael
Major General
Bison.
Master Prestige.
Michael Bison.
Actually, while you're thinking of your answer to that one.
Oh man,
I'm
I
gonna
got
look that
fucking Leon. I don't know. I don't know. Was that an option?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Kings of Leon.
Damn. X-Death.
Too obvious. Too obvious.
I think it's X-Death.
Damn it, I was wrong.
Or maybe it's a plant to make it seem like it's too obvious. Ha ha! I could be
Shim.
wrong. We'll see.
Leon, because it's yeah.
Wenzel.
Give me all the choices again.
A. Sorceress Adia, B. Leon, C. X-Death, or D. Beatrix.
Leon just sounds so fucking, but I feel like it's like I'm gonna say, please, if you're out there, God, for some reason, help me win this. I want to say Beatrix.
There's one I knew it wasn't.
Leon, probably. Phil. It was Phil.
The answer is X-Death.
Oh,
Yay!
there is not.
Now, what I would love is like God gave you the grace to win that round, but then every other time you're in trouble, you're like, shit, out of luck.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
All right.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so each question's worth 2 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're tallying those up, I have the M. Bison answer.
Okay. Well, what is that?
Originally in Japan, M. Bison was the name of the Balrog character, and the M stood for Mike because it was based off of Mike Tyson.
Oh my God!
That I knew.
Oh,
Michael
God.
Bison.
M-
Oh my God.
Michael Bison.
Wasn't the Balrog one like extremely racist?
Bit. Yeah, a bit. So, but because Mike Tyson's lawyers were like, fuck this, they had to switch it around. So M. Bison that we know and love became M. Bison. And the M has never been given any official title. In some of the recent games, they've called him Master Bison, but I don't think that's what that stands for. That's just them saying he's the leader of whatever they're doing. So the official answer is,
It's whatever you want it to be.
I mean, well, if that's the case, it's Master, and the middle name is Bader.
Okay.
Master Bader Bison.
Let's
General
get that
Master
hobby
Michael
going.
Bison.
Michael Bolton, Bison, Masturbator.
Raul Julia, that's what it stands for.
Jean-Claude Van Duck, damn.
Gold Reaver.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
All right.
Sorry, JoJo.
So the points gained in this round, Cannon, you got 2 points.
Oh, well, I'm okay. I'll take it.
And I will say you hit every question, you had the same answer choice.
I hit B every time?
You hit B every time.
You stuck a path and you stayed on
Shows
it.
how little I know about Final Fantasy. Or paying attention.
Patrick coming in with the queen sweep with 10 points.
Damn.
Got every single one right. Colt, you got 4 points.
Okay, that's more than I thought.
Shimmy, you also got 4 points.
I don't remember answering that many correct.
And Wenzel, you got 6 points.
Nice.
All right, Ken, this is the final round. Now, what is your topic of discussion?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, all right. So after long deliberation, I decided to have a little fun with this one. Even take it back a little bit. If you, some of you may or may not have listened to episode 156 of the All You Can Hear podcast, where myself, Pat, and JoJo had an in-depth discussion about the genre of music known as nu metal. But also, I've added a slash to mine. I've added nu metal / butt rock. And I also want to throw a little addendum. I wanted to come up with some crazy questions, but also a couple of these are also like they're nu metal questions, but they're also like canon involved. Oh, yeah. You know, yeah. I tried to make them like, if you know me, you might get these right. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I am going to send the questions in the chat. By the way, the bonus questions, what are we going to do with those? Because regardless, I don't care. I just want to say mine at once.
I mean, do you have a bonus question or do you have a gag question?
It is a gag question.
I mean, if you just want to do have it just for fun.
Yeah.
Or we have tiebreakers. We know what. We'll just go ahead with it, and then if we need it, we'll use it.
Okay. So just use it now?
Just go ahead with your regular question.
Okay, regular questions. I'm sending them now. Here is the first round. Let me send the last bit. All right, everybody got them?
Yep.
All right. So, question 1. Do some rearranging so I can. Question 1. David Draymond became the vocalist of Disturbed, been one of my favorite bands for years and years and years. In 1996. Before coining that name, what was the previous name of the band? Was it A, Perfect Insanity, B, Asylum, C, Straight Jacket, with an interesting spelling?
That also makes me feel like I'm having a stroke.
It's straight, STR number 8, capital JAKKIT, Straight Jacket, and D, Brawl. So we are going to start with Pat. Before Disturbed was Disturbed, who were they?
I think I'm going to go with C, Straight Jacket.
Colt.
I'm going to go with B, Asylum.
Shimmy.
I'm going to say A, Perfect Insanity.
Winzel.
I'm going to say Straight Jacket. It's fucking stupid.
And JoJo.
I'm going to say A.
Well, good news. Nobody got that right. The answer is D, Brawl.
All right.
Shitty name.
That's bad.
It is a bad name. That's why when David Draymond showed it was like, that name sucks. We're going to change it. Perfect Insanity is the name of a Disturbed song.
That's what I'm getting confused.
Asylum is the name of a Disturbed album. And Straight Jacket, I literally came up with it.
That sounded so much like an actual new metal thing.
I was desperately hoping you would just come up with that, because if that was a real thing, I was going to be very sad.
I don't know. Winslow said it's so stupid. I was like, you fucking guessed it. No, I'm glad y'all appreciated that one. That was right off the dome. Anyway, so moving on. Question 2. Which of the following bands did not appear on the soundtrack to 2003's Daredevil? The motion picture soundtrack to Daredevil. Was it A, Saliva, B, Chevelle, C, Alien Ant Farm, or D, Drowning Pool? Pat.
I feel like as a Daredevil fan, predisposed to want to get this right.
I may have thrown this one in here on purpose.
Maybe there might have been some targeted questions. Damn. They're all very good choices. My first thought is A, saliva.
Colt.
I want to go with D, drowning pool.
Shim.
My gut, which is not trustworthy, but especially today, goddamn, it says alien ant farm, so I'm going alien ant farm.
Wenzel.
I'm gonna say alien ant farm. C.
JoJo.
Why did you not put Evanescence as one of the options? Because that would have been a give me.
Well, that was way too obvious.
Yeah,
JoJo.
Because that soundtrack had two of those. Fucking
Yes.
That
I
really
can't
helped.
wait, go. Saliva.
Gross band name, by the way.
And they look like gross people.
The correct answer is C, Alien Ant Farm, Wenzel and Shimmy.
Yeah.
Is that an actual band though? By
Yeah,
the way?
yeah.
Oh,
Alien
wow.
Ant Farm is an
I
actual
fucking
band.
love Alien Ant Farm.
I've never.
That's what I said. I
They did a cover of Michael Jackson's "Smooth Criminal."
Yeah.
That's their biggest
Yeah.
claim.
It's really good, too.
Their single movies was fantastic.
Movies is a good
The
song.
video was really fun too.
Yeah.
I
All
love
right.
Alien Ant Farm.
I will say my thinking for this was that all the names like Saliva, Chevelle, Drowning Pool. That's in Daredevil, Alien Ant Farm. that's my thinking.
But then because this is a new metal era, you can put a random ass name in there. It'd be like it somehow would still work.
Yeah.
For real.
I tried to get a little crafty. But, wow, okay. So, moving on. Question 3. Ben Burnley of Breaking Benjamin titled the band's third album Phobia, and my favorite of all of their albums, after his fear of what? Is it A, flying, B, driving, C, spiders, or D, Velcro? Patrick.
That fucker's afraid of Velcro.
For some reason, I want that one to be correct, even though I know it probably is.
If it's Velcro, I'm never listening to another song of theirs.
Hey, Ben Burley.
Hold on.
Like we have a trigger warning on this episode, but it's just for Ben Burley.
Fuck.
My first choice, flying.
Colt.
Velcro.
Double one down.
to the bit.
Shim.
I'm gonna say spiders.
Wenzel.
I'm gonna say B, driving. But fun fact, I actually had a teacher in high school. Won't say their name. They actually had a legitimate fear of cotton balls.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And JoJo.
Like I said, the fucked up part of my brain's like, I want D to be correct because it's just so out there. But I'm going flying.
The correct answer is A, flying.
Yeah. Because the cover, isn't it just him with wings?
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have guessed
fuck.
that.
And then,
Yeah,
like,
okay.
The intro to the album, you can hear like a plane flying, and you can hear like somebody on like an intercom in a plane talking
Oh,
and
fuck
stuff
me.
like that.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Is that also the one with Unknown Soldier on
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, and there's a fucking helicopter.
Yeah.
I knew this. I just did it because it was funny.
I fucking love that album. Also, a little behind the scenes. D was originally clowns, but I was just like, you know what? I want to throw Velcro in there just to see what happens. Okay.
Very good. Very good. Also, Breaking Benjamin, the guy, his name is Ben.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You see,
They're
fun
breaking
fact,
him.
the origin, from what I have understood over the years, is that the origin of the name Breaking Benjamin is because one of their early shows, the lead singer Ben broke the microphone, and somebody got on stage and was like, "Well, the show's over because Ben broke the fucking microphone," and then Breaking Benjamin just came out of that somehow.
Huh. Oh, it's very iconic. So.
Oh, it's okay. Now, as you can see, the next two questions. This is where I stop being creative. But also, I wanted to make, kind of like an even keel somewhat. So, number 4, which of the following soundtracks did that canon guy, me, myself, and I, not own at any point? Is it A, the soundtrack to The Punisher? That's the 2004 Thomas Jane Punisher. B, the soundtrack to WWF Tough Enough. C, the soundtrack to The Scorpion King. Or D, the soundtrack to Queen of the Damned. Patrick.
I know 2, and there's one I'm leaning toward. I'm going to say Scorpion King.
Featuring the hit single I Stand Alone by Godsmack.
Indeed. Colt.
Queen of the Damned.
Damn it.
Jim.
My guess is Queen of the Damned. I don't think I've ever heard you talk about anything remotely associated with that movie.
Wenzel.
I'm gonna say Queen of the Damn It.
Sorry. And JoJo.
That was impressive.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
I think something came up with that
God.
one.
I'm going. I think I'm right. The Scorpion King.
That's the one with the rock and he looks super fucky.
Yeah.
Well, no. To be fair, he was super fucky in The Mummy Returns.
Where he played the Scorpion King. Scorpion King, the movie, he was normal rock.
Okay.
And the correct answer is D, Queen of the Damned. Ironically enough, this is my favorite out of all the movie soundtracks. That one, out of all the 4, has the best. It is new metal all day, every day.
Hell yeah.
But yes, I indeed owned The Punisher, Tough Enough, and the Scorpion King soundtrack.
The reason why I didn't pick Queen of the Damned because I knew it was like quintessential new metal soundtrack. I figured Canon had to have owned it.
Well, and
Yeah.
I remember us talking about it at
Yeah.
some point.
A buddy of I'm sorry.
No, that was done.
Oh, a buddy of mine had it, and I remember it ended up in my collection, but I did not purchase it myself. But it's just buddy
just love getting something and you just you just end up owning it.
No, I want you to get the shit that we're done with now,
Hey,
because I don't want to fuck up and forget.
speaking of something in a situation just like that, JoJo, I have Volume 1 of Bleach of yours. Do you want it?
Wait, from like
It's from 2007, something like that. Yeah, Cody gave it to me.
sure.
No, and I gotta leave that books and stuff here so that in case any of these other fuckers want to read.
No, I know that, but also when everyone's done with them, I also want to make sure you get your stuff back.
Obviously, yes.
Okay, final actual question for my round. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I said, are we ready?
I'm ready.
I have my gunslinger pills ready.
For the 5 others that are here in attendance and the 10 others that might be listening to this at home, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for me to get sued by Michael Buffer? No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna take that risk.
Wait a
That
minute,
dude will
wait a
come
minute.
for your ass.
I mean,
Is
I
that-
saw You Don't Mess with the Zohan. He was a great villain in that. I don't think he was playing a character.
Wait, you can't legally do that?
He has the phrase
trademark, yeah.
"Let's get ready to rumble" trademarked.
What?
And
Let's
he
get
has
ready
made
to bumble.
buku bank off of that post. So that being said, let's get ready to rumble.
Ready to cumble.
Come at me,
DMCA strike.
fucker. Anyway,
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
which of the following acts have I not seen live in concert? Is it A, Theory of a Dead Man? B, I just saw Shimmy's face. B, Hoobastank. C, Kid Rock. Or D, Daltrey?
That's
Pat.
rough. That's rough.
Damn. Because
One of these should only be the correct answer. I think we all know what it is, right? Who was Stank? No, it's Kid Rock. I don't know.
that's the one that should have been seen.
No, that have not seen. So Kid Rock is the correct answer.
Yeah, which one of these have I not seen in concert?
He's
Damn.
saying Kid Rock sucks and no one should go see him.
But if you have seen Kid Rock and you regret it, I have mercy on you. If you don't regret it, well,
It's never too late to change. Damn. The thing is, I could see one of these being okay, I ended up going,
I could see any of these really
Yeah, 'cause-
canon going to.
Because there's also things like bands that he wanted to see purposely, bands like he was like taken to see.
Yeah.
It was like with someone else. It's like, oh, I guess I'm just here at this concert.
How's my fandom round been so far, everyone?
It's been fun.
quite
It's
good.
been
Fun.
good shit.
Very
If y'all
fun.
y'all have hated it, y'all can just tell me. It's fine. I don't care.
It's not like
You heard
Wenzel's
how we
round.
reacted to Wenzel's. Like we said, we hated it in the middle of it. And we will not hesitate.
Well, maybe you guys should read more Saga.
At one point, when I learn how,
He's getting there.
I'm learning. Damn it.
He's got. We got him up to the ABCs.
He's
D
only,
E. You fuck up.
he's
fuck
only
you.
hooked on the first few phonics. You got to give him time, Wenzel.
The first cassette only has the first 5 letters.
Man, I love how I picked the perfect order for these questions.
It was very good.
Because-
Come on, Pat. What you got?
The one that's calling out to me, Daughtry.
Colt.
Hooba stank.
I'm going to guess American Idol alumni, masked singer, finalist, and comic book cover artist, Chris Daughtry.
His music may be dubious to some. He sounds like a pretty chill dude.
I like his music. There's these places and these
I mean, he can howl like a
faces.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna say I don't know. Theory of a Dead Man.
JoJo.
Cannon, I just want to let you know I'm not a perfect person. I didn't mean to do those things to you, Hoobastank.
Oh,
Hooba stank more like Hooba stunk, am I right?
I guess they're still playing.
Do you know Daughtry was offered the lead singer role for Fuel after his American Idol stint?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't want to do it though. He wanted to be his own man instead of popping into somebody else's band.
Well,
Made the
you
right
know,
choice.
Respect, at least in that regard. I mean,
right.
he's made plenty of money.
And he's a good cover artist.
And played Doctor Strange in a Batman fan film.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
Hugo Strange.
Me, I forgot. There's a Hugo Strange. There's another Doctor Strange.
So,
I mean, he's got a big old bald head.
All
Why
right.
not?
Yep.
the act that I have not seen in concert, and I will explain myself, is B. Hoobastank.
yay!
So Colt and JoJo got that one. So Theory of a Dead Man and Daughtry saw at the same time.
Yeah, and if there's anyone he had to have seen was Theory of a Dead Man.
I mean, there was a point where I really liked Theory of a Dead Man, and Daughtry's first fucking album was, I stand by it. It was really fucking good.
I will never get on anybody's case for liking Daughtry. The guy is solid.
Yeah.
Like he's a legitimate like musician and singer.
Yeah. Oh God.
What happened with Kid Rock? I gotta know.
Kid Rock twice.
Twice?
My dad was married to a woman who really fucking dug him.
Uh-oh.
'Cause that's what I was thinking. He might have been taken to one.
Yes, I was dragged to see him both times by my former stepmother and my father.
Did he at least offer any heroin?
So I could go to sleep? No.
I mean, in my mind, I was like, I was thinking like he probably went to a Theory of a Dead Man, but I don't know. Hoobastank sounds like something he would also go to, and
I would totally go to a Hoobastank concert. Unironic.
And I think I remember you saying that you went to a Kid Rock and a Daughtry.
I was just guessing Daughtry because it seemed like he was active later than the other three.
Yeah, because like he's not like in the oeuvre of new
He
metal.
didn't start touring until like 2006, 2007.
Yeah,
I
it was
think.
like the mid to late 2000s.
But again, I did include butt rock in there too. And he's totally butt rock.
Oh, for sure.
Butt rock, for all of you who don't know, is for all the stations out there that play nothing but rock. You know your Shine Downs, your Daughtries, you know.
like,
your-
like a lot of like generic rock.
Oh, okay. There's a song that says, fuck.
Yes,
a lot of songs say "fuck" Wenzel.
No.
That's a lot.
It's a song that says 2 hoes, 10 toes, but like I'm fairly certain I have dyslexia. So every time when I see it, I think 2 toes and 10 hoes. I'm like, fuck yeah.
All right. So wow.
You only have your big toes.
Yeah, exactly.
So at the end of the new metal / butt rock segment of the fandom show, Patrick, you got 2 points.
Nice.
And Colt, Shimmy, Wenzel, and JoJo all got 4 points.
Yeah.
All right, now we need some deliberation. We will add up the final scores and
we can fill the air while you do
okay.
that.
Y'all talk on yourself, and I'll
Oh,
get the.
So
cracking
just
over here.
just for earlier reference, when I said, what year was Theodore Roosevelt the mayor of New York? That was a trick question. He was the governor of New York in 1898 until 1900, at which point he became vice president of these United States.
I know that.
Then he became president in 1901 after the assassination of William McKinley.
I knew that.
I know that.
Was president until 1908, even though he was eligible for a second official term because the first one doesn't count. He decided not to run, left it to William Howard Taft, then went and explored the Amazon River. Like all the rivers and the rainforest and shit.
Yeah.
And then he came back and saw that William Howard Taft had been wildly ineffective and decided to run as a third-party candidate because the established Republicans did not want him. He was too progressive for them, which at the time was a lot less of a ridiculous statement than it is now.
I had a buddy of mine in high school that was really into Teddy Roosevelt, and it was really cool because he ended up with a role in the play The Music Man.
Yeah.
And his character in that really dug Teddy Roosevelt. But I was chilling backstage waiting for my time to be up there. I played an officer. I believe my name was O'Hare. I was Irish.
Nice.
And he had accidentally forgot his lines, and then he just had to ad-lib because he forgot his lines. He goes, if you don't do this, you're going to be peeling potatoes. And I was just like, that's not the line. But, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
I remember
no,
we had a bridge set up, and it actually fell. And the actual guy playing the music man in the play was just like, well, they sure don't make bridges the way they used to, huh? And everybody went, ha, ha, ha. And it was a good time.
God, I fucking cannot stand the Music Man.
I was in the play, and I hated every minute.
Like any musical, any fucking musical that has fucking shapoopy can get fucked.
The girl's hard to get. She'll poopy. But you can win her yet.
Did
I
I
only
ever?
know it because of Family Guy.
I know I told y'all off the pod. Did I ever tell y'all about how I actually, like, during a play, I actually got the shit smacked out of me on stage?
Yes.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like her smacking her side and like fake hitting me. One night we did this show, she fucking smacked the shit out of me, and I was just like, and she hugged me immediately because like immediately after the slap, the lights go dim, right? And then she like hugs me and goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I was just like, Jesus Christ. I was like, I just wouldn't. I was like, you can slap me. I just tell me you're gonna do it. I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
I was in the Mikado, and I was the I forget the main goofy character, and so I had to do several songs, and one of them was a duet with one of the female characters, who was played by somebody I didn't like at the time. Like we did not get along. And there's one point in the song where that character hugs my character because I'm trying to get away. And at that point, every single night, I forgot the verse of the song that I was supposed to sing right there. Every single time. So every time I had to ad-lib, I'd just look at the guy like, help me. And everyone thought it was funny and part of the thing, but every night I'd be done like, God damn it, I forgot the line again, motherfucker. I'm going to get it tomorrow. I never got it. Not once. Not a single goddamn time.
Shit happens on stage.
No.
Back to Teddy though. Was the Panama Canal done during his time?
Yes.
Wow, fucked up.
Was Teddy in the scat play? No question. Any answers? Take that as a yes.
Yep.
So the Panama Canal was actually going to be the Nicaraguan Canal if the Panama Canal didn't work out. And at the time, it was very important.
Yeah, but fuck.
But
He
he did not start the process of the Panama Canal. He just inherited it.
Panama
kind of
Canal.
fucked up if you ask me.
Panama Canal survives in Dr. Stone. That's a fun fact.
Of course it would fucking survive. What?
I mean, it takes place so far in the future. You don't know. It could be rocks and sediment and stuff building up.
I mean,
everybody turns
I
to
don't
stone.
know. Rosen is a bitch, but Rosen ain't that much of a bitch.
I was about to say it's like the land is cut in half. It would, of course, it would survive.
Every living creature turned to stone.
Okay, cool.
Medusa.
Yeah, I know. Anyway,
You don't know.
Man,
I
need to watch Peacemaker.
It's very good.
He lives in our basement. And
Yep.
And I'm also like, I noticed when I went to Target, I mean, this was like a month or two ago, but yes, they do sell the Peacemaker variant with the helmet. It has the same like Build-A-Fig part in it, but just with the helmet. I was like, oh, you dirty bitches.
Like it's not a bad sculpt for that figure.
That looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. That doesn't look like John Cena at all.
McFarlane Toys just won another fucking award for their DC Universe line. And I'm just like, who did Todd pay off to win this shit? Because his shit sucks.
I was about to say the Suicide Squad sculpts. I don't like them because I don't like blood sports.
No, like McFarlane has been shit for years now. Like since they got the DC license exclusively, it's just gone downhill. They did a Princess Bride set. The only one who looked halfway like their character was fucking Wesley / the Dread Pirate Roberts, because they showed Cary Elwes, the figure, had the fucking mask on. So you didn't have to have his face. You just put a little mustache under a little black mask and you're good. But the figures look like shit. Andre didn't look like Andre. And you've got Jack Specific and all the other, the WWE figures that are doing now, like Mattel or Hasbro. Everyone who's ever done an Andre figure, it looks great. And McFarlane, who used to be known for quality toys, comes along, and it looks like some Andre cosplayer got beat about the face with a stick.
Fuck.
Man.
Get better, McFarlane.
Figures need to look like their actual counterparts. I
Fucking
mean,
carnival.
how are the kids know who they are?
You shyster.
Jesus.
Awful.
That's the thing.
Terrible.
I say kids. Look at all these fucking toys I'm surrounded by.
They're not for kids.
Fuck
That's
Todd
true.
McFarlane.
That's true.
All right. We have the numbers now. Interestingly, there is a tie at the bottom.
What?
You're welcome, Wenzel. I told you to save some questions.
All right, shut up.
All right. So tied currently at the bottom with 18 points apiece is Colt and Cannon.
Oh, shit.
Now, do y'all want to share the bottom spot, or do you want to have a tiebreaker?
I'm not a coward. I'll be last place. I'll take it. Let's do it.
I mean,
it's up to y'all. Do y'all want to have a little tiebreaker question?
I mean, I am good either or. I will be co-losers with Colt. But also, we do have 3 bonus questions, but how do we decide which bonus question to use if we decide to do that? What do you want to do, Colt? How are you feeling?
I want to use these questions. I want to use my questions, please.
Okay, fine. We'll do a tiebreaker. For last breaker.
Get his ass, Pat. Get his ass. Beat Justin's ass. Beat his ass.
Like bongo drums.
And you know, get
set
his
of bongo
balls,
drums.
too. Get his
I'm
balls.
sorry. I'm just trying to make sure we're ready to go with the guy who's leading the fucking episode. That's
Really?
my
That
bad.
fucks you up, JoJo? That fucks you up? Okay.
No, I was looking at like shit to order food. And
He did shit to order food.
y'all know what I fucking mean.
Yeah.
God damn it. So
fun.
I'm trying to order food, and I just come back into the conversation right and then and there. I'm like, wait, what?
These millennials and their phones. Am I right?
Always be on the iPhone eating hot chip.
That's why nobody saw The Last Duel, because the damn millennials on their phones.
Yeah.
I saw the last
We're
one.
not millennials.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That's how we saw it.
So yeah, we're having a tiebreaker.
I guess that stands. I haven't seen it either.
So Colt and Ken have elected to break this tie with one of Wenzel's extraneous questions.
Break down. I'm ready to get fucked again.
All right, here we go. And then we also have Kanan's gag question. If you guys want to use that also to like add points, you can.
For a no prize.
But okay. Anyway, so number 6 or number 1, the bonus question from Saga again. The Will's agent is based on what real life animal? A, an oarfish. B, a seahorse. C, a squid. Or D, an eel.
I know who it is, but I have no fucking clue.
You know what?
I mean, I can go with what I would like it to be.
It's up to you.
Again, I would like to preface by saying I don't know anything about Will's agent
All the freelancers.
or his life animal, but I would love for it to be a fucking seahorse because seahorses are rad.
Colt,
I want to say seahorse.
you both got it right.
Yeah.
It's B.
More
it's a
lateral
seahorse.
moves.
More lateral moves. Okay, so that one didn't work. Try your second
And
one.
I noticed we can't even use my gag question even as a sanctioned one because I know the answer.
Yeah, that does seem like it would be unfair.
That
so
is true,
this
that
one
is
has to be
true.
the one.
Okay.
If we both get this one right, I agree to tie.
Yeah, same.
Okay. All right.
Or if you both get it wrong.
Yeah, same.
yeah,
either or.
Yeah. So number 7 or number 2 bonus question: what planet was Hazel, the narrator, born on? She's the daughter of the 2 main characters. She's a main character herself. Is it A, Cleve, B, Wreath, C, Gardenia, or D, Quietus? Colt looks so sad.
I mean, I guess. Well, I don't know. You've read this, haven't you, Colt, or some of it?
I've read it
He's
all.
read all of it.
Oh, it's
So-
just been a minute. No.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing.
Fuck Gardenia. See, that's
All
what
right.
my guess.
See?
I think it's Gardenia too, but I'm not gonna say Gardenia. Just
Oh,
to
again,
be
it doesn't
definite.
matter. We both lose.
If you get this right, you might win.
Who is the loser of the losers?
I'm gonna go with Cleve.
All right. The correct answer is
Cleve. Yay! Dead last me. Dead last me.
yeah.
It's fine.
All right, so the scoreboard, the official final results of the game, the fandom game, is in 6th place with 18 points. It's Cannon.
Woo!
With the newly christened 20 points in 5th place, it's Colt.
Woo!
With 22 points in 4th place, it's Shimmy.
Whoa!
With 24 points in 3rd place, it's Wenzel.
Woo!
With 26 points in 2nd place, it's me, Pat.
Whoa!
So with 28 overall points, the winner is JoJo.
Yeah!
I finally getting back in the swing of things after poor performances in the past couple games. I'm coming back on top, baby.
I've
Yeah.
never won.
Go!
Fuck yeah.
So what do we think of the fandom game, everybody?
I had a
was
good
fun.
time.
It
I
was
think
fun.
it's fun. I just wish some people would be considerate of other people's knowledge.
Well, I wish some people would fucking disappoint me.
But Cannon, do you want to give us your joke question?
You know what? Yes, because I think it's a hootenanny.
All right, let us have it for no prize.
And this is, I'm adding another slash to mine. This is new metal / butt rock / poo rock. As of today, how many former members of the Texas Hippie Coalition are there? Or THC for short. 420 Blazer. God. Is it A, 12, B, 23, C, 6, or D, 17? Now, the Texas Hippie Coalition, I forgot how this came up. I think it was Nick who brought these guys up.
Oh Lord.
It was like, God, they're like terrible, like wannabe Southern rock metal bullshit. Their lead singer is this guy named Big Daddy Rich, and oh God, it's
With their hit single, Pissed Off and Mad About It.
everyone who listens to the show, please listen to Pissed Off and Mad About It, and then just not listen to anything else.
All right.
So, how many people have been kicked out of as of today?
Not left voluntarily; they were thrown out.
How many?
Lord, I feel like it's a bunch. 17.
23.
I'm going to say 23.
17.
23.
The correct answer is A. It's 12.
Oh,
That's
Big
still
Daddy
a lot.
Rich has only Thanos snapped 12 members of that band
only
nowadays.
12.
Only 12.
But yeah, seriously, if you want to like cringe a little bit, look these fucking guys up. Jesus Christ. God, we're going to find that one motherfucker. There's going to be one AYCH fan just like, what? Huh?
Just like that.
Fuck you.
That one Cajun Greatness review is like, there's not enough Leonard Skinner content. Shut up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
What the fuck? Fuck.
Y'all
What
are talking
the-
about Lynyrd Skynyrd enough.
Who the fuck has the audacity to fucking say that shit?
I'm actually pretty sure that one was Frank.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your
Erstwhile
Roommate.
Yeah.
No, fucking course.
Hansel and Frank.
Hansel and Frank. All right. Well, good job, everybody. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Second week of the Lad-lympics is in the books.
Yeah.
So we have another brand new game coming up for you next week. Well, it's maybe new to AYCH, but if you're a Cajun Greatness listener, it might be a little familiar.
That's right. All three of you are going to be real thrilled.
All right. So thank you all so much for listening today and joining us on our month of games. We appreciate you so much, especially this is our 250th episode too. Like hell yeah! Like it's to think that we are still kicking after that many episodes, and this is actually our 314th overall episode, I believe. So
Damn. Almost
Can't
to
kick me to
316. Yeah.
and
Stone Cold, not John. Sorry.
and also stay tuned because our 5th anniversary is just around the corner.
5 years.
500 years.
500 years, and 500 more. Why not?
We'll be starting kindergarten soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna put little AYCH on the school bus and wish him well.
Oh God! It came back covered in shit.
It's like, oh, fuck! I forgot the potty training.
God damn it.
All right. So once again, thank you for listening. You can follow us wherever podcasts are found. That's SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Spotify, and Anchor. Be sure to like, rate, review, subscribe on all those platforms. Helps us out, keeps us visible, puts us in front of you people. We always appreciate you when you do it. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AYCH Podcast and Letterboxd and Facebook at All You Can Hear. And lastly, you can follow me, Patrick, on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at John Lost His Name.
My name is Colt. Follow me on Twitter at ColtD00. Do me a favor, do a backflip. Oh, you fucked that up. Wow.
A backflip is 90% confidence.
That's not accurate at all.
Can you do a backflip?
Do a
No.
backflip.
That sounds like you're not very confident.
Not enough confidence.
Disclaimer: don't do a backflip. You'll hurt yourself.
Oh,
Even if you can
well,
do a
you can
backflip.
do a no. If you can do a backflip, do a backflip.
I mean, if you want to do a backflip, not if you can. You don't know should be forced to do a backflip.
Well, what you don't realize, Shim, is every time I edit the show, I put a little subliminal message in there that makes people want to try a backflip. So this is the activation moment that they're actually going to try.
Oh, we have caused so many accidents.
Arkansas, Little Rock, apple juice.
I knew I didn't listen to this show for a reason.
I just activated someone's secret words.
Anyway, I'm Justin, a.k.a. Shimmy. You can find me at Captain Shimmy's Kind of Art, Captain Shimmy's Almost Music, Captain Shimmy's Toy Box. You can also find me at the comic strip here in Tuscaloosa. If you want to buy some comics, I'll sell you some fucking comics. It'll be a good time for everybody. You can also listen to us, us being JoJo, Pat, Cannon, and I, on Caging Greatness, the show where we discuss the films of Nicolas Cage about 48% of the time. You can also check out the Cajun Greatness merch store at tpublic.com/user/Cajun Greatness. If you're listening to this on the Monday it comes out, then this week's episode is going to be a best of episode because scheduling conflicts have arisen, but that's cool. We're going to splice together some of our funniest and most enjoyable bits for your listening earhole pleasure. That's right. We're going to Mystic Night all up in your earhole.
Yeah. All right, thanks for listening. It's Wenzel. You can follow me on Twitter at WenzelWick. You can follow my art Instagram at WorldWenzy. I also have a... What the fuck did you just try to do?
JoJo was jumping the guns.
What?
Damn.
I was in the middle of talking. Jesus Christ.
You were
Okay.
not close to being done.
I know.
What the fuck?
Don't flip me off. I'm flipping you off, fucker.
Hey, put him down. Put him down.
Fuck you.
You were literally like, I'm John, say the mic.
JoJo had the crown for 5 minutes and they're already just like,
God damn. Just power hungry dictator.
You're not important.
God. Anyway, follow me on those. I also have a link tree. I have a Goodreads and Letterboxd. Follow those for reviews of movies and books. Yeah, go listen to their podcast. And if it's go listen to the Late Takes as well, Tanner's podcast, because
it's still up there.
It's still up there.
Will it come back?
Oh, that guy's Twitter history, I tell you.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. And then also too, if you want to go to Justin's comic strip, that's fine. That's cool. Just don't listen to his shitty opinions about movies,
I
like
have great
Interstellar.
opinions. Interstellar sucks.
No.
Well, no,
doesn't.
it doesn't. But okay.
It sucks. I would have came while watching it.
You shushed me on the podcast? How dare you, sir? Fuck ya.
My name is JoJo. You can follow me on Twitter, JONIBOI24. John Edson. Follow on Letterboxd.
And I've been That Cannon Guy. You can follow me at That Cannon Guy on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and Goodreads.
All right. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Mwah.
Yeah, mwah. Buy some fucking flowers or something.
Hey,
I'm so alone.
Hey, if you're alone on Valentine's Day, you got 6 sweethearts right here for you.
That's right. A bunch of handsome dudes and me.
And us losers still need to get spanked.
All right,
you
Colt.
didn't lose. You were the next to last loser.
No,
Yeah, I lost.
everyone that's not first place is getting fucking spanked.
I didn't agree to that.
No.
Oh, it's a...
Oh, God. Oh, wait, I forgot. I was going to do this for the show just to piss off all the Star Wars nerds.
Oh, my God.
Fire!
Fuck you, you stupid bastard.
Oh, that was so
How
loud.
dare
I
someone
don't
spin.
give a fuck.
Man, I don't have to edit this.
Good.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.